Well, it wasn't sort of a premeditated kind of thing. Well, hey, let's go get addicted to drugs, man. It sounds really good. It's just it's like a gradual process, and there's several reasons why those things happen. I mean, there's a in rock bands, maybe it doesn't seem like it, but there's a lot of downtime on the road, so there's a lot of boredom to try to get rid of. So it's easy to you smoke a joint here, rack up a couple of lines of coke there, and then you start getting into the real heavy class A stuff, and that feels even better. And time seems to pass a little quicker, right? Then there's the other side of it too. Maybe you're starting to get a little not so confident with your songwriting or whatever, so you're looking for a little inspiration there. To find out that yeah, it does work, but for a really short time, and then things start to go tits up after a while, right? Very quickly, right? So yeah, there was a lot of recreational class A kind of things going on there, and after a while, you get kind of professional at it. Well, for me, it was a little different. I'd been actually contemplating getting out of the Lizzy thing for about 18 months. I mean, my condition was so bad that, and I felt that the drugs were really affecting what we were doing on the stage in a big way. Because you'd hear things back, things would be taped, and you listen back and you go, oh man, this is getting bad here. And I'd mentioned this to Phil a couple of times, and he didn't want to know about it, didn't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about this. But it finally got to the point. I said, "You got to listen to it, man. I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I'm cooked. We need to stop this whole thing, right?" And he realized what I was talking about because he realized that the performance level was starting to go slide downhill, right? So that's when we came up with let's do one last album, one last world tour, one last this and that's what we did. But that was a painful world tour for me. I know it was for him too, because we were as bad as each other at this point. So, but man, that tour seemed to go on forever too. You'd see the end gig, and then the management would tack on another month's worth of shows. That was a tough one.